But this is going to be a big one, obviously, for Hyderr. And I'm already hearing a roaring engine as we kick into game 1. Hyderr joins Joria's in Team McQueen. Let's see if he can do any better than Joria's did. Joria's one game outing earlier did not go too well. Atow already starting off with a flawless Fennec goal. That is a very cheeky touch there by Atow. Wave dash to get the ball around Hyderr at close range. Yeah, things are just not looking too good for the new DLC car, unfortunately. On my stream, I'm doing a terrible job advertising this thing, but who knows, maybe the players are just trying to get used to it. Let's see if Hyderr can get back a kickoff goal here. Yes, he can! Atow's gone to the back corner, so Hyderr ties the game. New DLC car OP. There you go, Psyonix. You could be happy. Yeah, I'll say it again. I did mention in the last series, but I'll say it again for anybody who's just tuning in for this one on video or live. This is the Dominus hitbox, and I take it all back. He's incredible in it. Hyderr's just made for this car. Evidently, he's up 2-1. Looking to apply even more pain to poor Atow, who he's this really good ones player. Everybody knows Atow is this incredibly strong ones player. He's been one of the best in Europe for the last year, but he is just on the worst possible run at the moment. He just cannot catch a break. And Hyderr is a tough opponent. A lot of players, or a lot of viewers, I think, are going to underestimate Hyderr because he's not a household name. He's not a name that makes deep runs in RLCS yet. But I think in the future he definitely will, and he can if he stays on the grind, because Hyderr is he's in great form. 5 straight wins in close qual yesterday, and they were all entertaining as well. Oh, what a shot by Atow, my goodness. That looked completely unstoppable at Hyderr's POV. Took it early as well, really no delay between the reset and the shot for Hyderr to really calculate what's coming towards him. Atow firing back quickly here. So important that he stays solid. I mean, it's tough to keep a solid mentality in 1v1. I think that we can all agree it's the hardest game mode to be confident in. But you know, when you're on a 6 series loss streak, well, 6 series losses in the tournament, I should say. I think he may have actually played other series outside of Salt Mine 3 during the time frame that Salt Mine 3 has been happening. Yeah, Salt Mine 3 at least, Atow is not on the streak to be desired. But this is, for him, his turnaround period. I'll have a quick look, actually. I'll see what you guys are, what the update is. Nice save there by Hyderr. Atow was up for the double tap after the ceiling pitch from distance. Now, it looks like actually he's not played any matches. So yeah, Atow is on a 6 series loss streak in Salt Mine 3. In fact, the loss streak continues before that, where he lost to Rawasa and Moxie in back-to-back show matches. So yeah, no, since Gamers 8, Atow has not won a series. He's lost 8 in a row. He needs to get his mojo back. And I want to see it, to be honest. There's nothing against Hyderr. I want to see success from him as well, but I hate to see a player as talented and as skilled as Atow on a losing streak like that. Still, tie game here. Confident challenge by Hyderr on the turn. That is wide open to make it 4-3. Atow didn't respect the challenge on that occasion. Just took his time and Hyderr closed the gap. Is Dead Monster still in the scene? Yeah, Dead Monster was in yesterday's close qualifier for Europe as well. I believe he made it into the top 24, maybe top 16. Yeah, top 16, I believe. Yeah, then he lost out to Flakes, actually. Really interesting to see Flakes versus Dead Monster. A bit of a throwback there. And that was just in yesterday's close qual. Still a lot of the OGs kicking about, giving the young guns a run for their money. Hyderr starting to gain confidence with every minute here. This is dangerous. For all these new players, confidence is everything, even more than the veterans. Atow, the veteran in this match, needs to try and stabilize. That's a great challenge by Atow on that occasion. Hyderr trying to fool him with this one. He was really stretching to get the flip reset. I think Atow knew that. But Hyderr didn't really have a good position to make Atow think that he had it. Oh, what a save. No way, Hyderr. What a save that is. He did well not to own goal it as well. He was landing in the area, but here comes Atow again, looking to squash the ball to the back wall with a flip reset. Didn't get the ball to stop dead. Hyderr keeping it completely dead level. Like I said earlier, as a reminder to anyone just tuning in, these guys are on their last life in the tournament. They both need 3 straight wins from here if they're going to qualify. Atow on a good track to get the first here. Flip reset air dribble to go up by 1. Now the fake kickoff from Atow. Hyderr briefly fell for it, but still gets himself back into the play. A lot of time left for Hyderr to work with. He doesn't need to rush this, and that's what he's doing. Drops the ball carry into a rolling dribble. Flick is not the one he was looking for, though. Atow now looking for the in and out clear, but he's passed it to Hyderr. Atow's bottled it. An unnecessary bottle as well. Tried to launch the ball clear from an in and out save, and it went absolutely nowhere. It's 5-5. Hyderr again coming back, and Atow is far from flawless here. Has to back off and cover net. Hyderr seals the boost. Atow looking to control the position, but Hyderr tripped him up. Hyderr really taking his time at the edge of the box here, going for placement with a flick over power. Easily saved by Atow, and he calls the bluff. Hyderr faked a hit to his own back corner. Atow was not interested in. That's probably a bit too obvious there from Hyderr. Joyez was able to come out on top against Shadi. Shadi's currently playing in the other elimination match that's happening right now against Atomic, our other close qualifier player from yesterday. Atomic and Hyderr both currently on 5 straight wins in the competition, looking to make it 6 in a row. Not a bad touch there from Hyderr. He can close the gap before Atow can get the boost. The demo lands. First touch is good. Hyderr takes the lead with just 17 seconds left. Once again, it's Atow losing control, flipping in a dangerous position. And now he desperately needs possession, or this game will go the way of the Italian. Hyderr in control. Another clean demo in Atow. And although Atow spawns on the right side to get back involved in the midfield battle, Hyderr's in a very comfortable position. He's air dribbling the ball to safety here. Flip reset. They ground it. Game 1 secured for Italia. It's Italy's newest 1v1 player. And, you know, if we take a look at the next ranked post-game stats, it's actually Atow leading in the main categories, field control and possession. Remember that you can sign up on thenextrank.com to get access to some sneaky emails, or some sneaky videos rather, via the email list that I've been recording with apparently Jack recently. We've got 3 videos out so far. One of them is called Top 5 Underrated Skills for a Rocket League player. The next is called Top 5 Overrated Skills for a Rocket League player. And the one that went out yesterday is called Why 1v1 is the most important game mode. If you want access to those, sign up for free on thenextrank.com. Let's take a look at the bracket, see if we have any updates from our other series. I haven't heard of any. I haven't seen any in chat either. But we do have one. It's Atomic over Shadi. Both Atomic and Italy. Italy's Hyderr, sorry. Trying to continue their win streaks. Atomic on 5, Hyderr on 5, looking to both make it 6. What do I mean? Italy's newest 1v1 player. Hyderr's been a part of the 1 scene for a while. Well, this is like a new level of 1v1. Of course, I'm not trying to disrespect Hyderr by making it sound as if he just came out of nowhere here. He's been at the 1 scene for a while, but this is his new limit, I think. It's a new high. And if he can qualify for Assault Mine 3 main event, that would be an extraordinarily impressive result. And Atow is in, what car is this again? Is this the Grog? I can't remember if this is the Grog or not. It might be. Is this? No, it's not. Is it the Grog? Somebody in chat's gonna know. I feel like it's the Grog. Whatever it is, I think Atow's just random this preset. Hyderr flip reset on him. 2-0. Hard to tell if this is a Grog with all of the extras that Atow's chucked on it, but forget about that. What a shot by Hyderr. He really needed to place that well. Proteus. Oh wait, no, you're right. It is a Proteus, isn't it? Is it? I'm getting so confused. I've not seen these cars in so long. I've only seen Phoenix Octanes and the occasional Dominus. I think Atow might be tilted though. Like I said, even a player as talented and as skilled as him and as successful as him is going to lose a lot of their confidence if you lose so many series in a row as he has. Stage 1 was brutal for him, and before that he played Moxie and Rawas in show matches. I mean, when you look at who Atow's lost to in his now 8 series loss streak, none of the losses are losses that anyone would be ashamed of. But Atow's definitely inside his own head a little bit here. I think, you know, he's trying to do one of two things with this. It could be a random preset to try and take off the, you know, take away the nerves for himself. Because I know some players in the past have used random presets to try and trick their brain into thinking, it's fine, no pressure. We don't, you know, don't need to feel any kind of nerves about this match because I'm in a random preset, so nobody's going to care if I lose. It's a good little trick you can pull in your own brain to try and reduce the tension, reduce the stress. But alternatively, you might just be tilted. It's one or the other. He's got a goal in it. Okay, Atow does well here. Nearly scored in the previous attack, and this time he does. To make it 3-1 now in favor of Hyderr. Yeah, let me just really quickly read the names of the players Atow's lost to in his last 8 matches, just because I know I've talked about it, so I have to tell you guys who he's played. Otherwise, you're not going to realize just what a gauntlet he's been on. And it'll start to make a bit more sense. Good read there by Atow on the floor pinch from Hyderr. Yeah, these are the players who are currently combining to hand Atow's long lost streak. It's Moxie, Rawas, Nas, Zen, Moxie again, Naupo, Khaled, and Drally. All top 10 players in EU. So, yes, he's on a bit of a lost streak, but they're all complete monsters that he's lost to, so it's not actually that bad if you think about it. It is an insanely stacked lineup that he's had to play. But like the reason I'm bringing this up is to highlight that even if it is a stacked lineup, you're still gonna feel like maybe you're not that guy anymore if you've lost to all of them. Quality loss merchant is crazy, but actually true. Very, very quality loss for Atow. That was a bit of an overextension though, that's far too easy. Hyderr collects his 4th goal of the game off a big Atow misplay. You know, all I want to see from Atow in this matchup is, I think, patience, because he's got the mechanical ability. He's definitely got the 1v1 IQ, but what he's lacking right now is patience. I think he's forcing the issue a bit too much and just going for all-in plays when he really doesn't have to. That's putting him in trouble quite often. That's better though. So he waits for Hyderr to be out of boost. Now he's got the 2nd goal of the game for himself. Simply beating into the ball. Atow will collect yet another kickoff possession here. This is great for him. If you're going to come back, kickoff possessions are the most important thing in 1v1. Now he's got the boost steal. And more importantly, before that, he had a long shot that's probably going to keep Hyderr at bay. Give Atow some space to work with. Nice flick by Atow. Oh, it's gone off the inside of the post though. That's so unfortunate by Atow. Hyderr will collect a 5th goal. Oh my goodness, poor Atow. He just cannot catch a break. This is ridiculous. I mean, he's on a bad streak, but there's been a couple of times this series where he's hit the inside of the post, the inside of the crossbar, and it's gone painfully close to scoring. And instead, Hyderr continues chugging along. Great finish by the Italian to make it 6-2. Well, what can Atow do from here? Hyderr, you know, in contrast to Atow's current dismay, is peaking. He is at an all-time high when it comes to 1v1 rank. At least in the RL Duels world. I don't know about in-game. Atow crushes him in a challenge in the midfield. And he gets one back again. I've got to give credit where it's due to Atow. He's continuing to fight for everything here, even though he's been a bit unlucky in these exchanges. And he's probably feeling a bit down with the mental right now. Great first touch by Hyderr. Reset is his. And a decent shot as well. It goes past Atow, who got a touch, but not enough to keep it out of the net. 4-goal difference once again. Hyderr moving one step closer to the Salt Mine 3 main event. Flip reset for Hyderr there. Not a tough one for Atow to deal with. Oh, what a fake by Atow. Hyderr compliments him in the quick chat for that one. Hyderr challenged quickly here. There was no delay here. As soon as Atow jumped, Hyderr challenged, but he did not expect Atow to be able to lean away from that ball. Even at a reset, just to make sure. 53 seconds for Atow to work with. Hyderr leaves the ball to his opponent. Atow flicks it high. Once again, it's off the bar, but this time, Atow's there to bury it. And now he's within 2. Atow half flips in the kickoff. Hyderr doesn't see it. He's giving the ball away. Here comes Atow. He's very committed to this play. He's used all of his boost and he does not get a good shot off. Still the follow through prevents Hyderr's counter attack from occurring. Now Hyderr's got no boost. He's completely all in here in defense. He's faking that he's got something to work with to try and back Atow up and buy time for that back corner boost to respawn. But who's it going to respawn for? It respawns for Atow. Hyder's still on 0. If Atow can get the ball up into the air, there's nothing Hyderr can do. And that'll do the trick as well. 14 seconds to go, Atow breaks through. Can Atow do it? Can he stop his streak of bad results? Heavy hit from Hyderr. Does concede possession though. Atow with 20 boost, dribbling straight down the middle of the field. Decides to go for another fake. This time Hyderr doesn't fall for it, but Atow might be able to get this one up into the air. He does. Hyderr's faking this. Atow couldn't get under it. And it's another win for Hyderr. It's another win for Italy. And Atow was going to need 3 straight in games just to start a lower bracket run. It doesn't get any harder than this. And he's not going lobby, by the way. He's still in the main. He's still in the game. I think he's running it back with the Proteus. Is it the Proteus? I think it's the Proteus. It's the Proteus or the Grog. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty sure he's bringing it out for the next game as well. Ben, do we have any highlights to show for the next 30 or so seconds while we wait for game 3 to start? I think we do. And it's been a lot of success for the new DLC. After, you know, one very clean opening goal for Atow, Hyderr kind of woke up and started to level up, I think. Yep, it is going to be, by the way, Atow, as we finish off watching highlights here. I can see that he's loaded into the next game in the same car. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. Okay. Relief. He didn't go menu, but he changed it in the game. Okay, relief. Atow in the Fennec with the Carmine Corp decal. Will that bring out the best in him? Will we see a comeback from the only Belgian in the competition? Florpin Charlie testing Hyderr's awareness. Atow creating a lot of space for himself early, setting up the boost seal. Now he's returned the favour by giving Hyderr a lot of time, so, you know, following up the boost seal by taking the ball back to his own half, it does concede that boost advantage, but it gives him a run up here to attack with. One that he's currently using, but the pogo shot is blocked and is blocked well. Hyder's on the counter here. He's got a near post to aim at, and he snipes it. 1-0. Completely all in there by Atow. No momentum on the recovery. And not the fastest shot or the most difficult to save at the end of it all. How's Shadi versus Atomic going, by the way? I know some of you guys are watching both streams. Oh, what a shot by Hyderr! That is an absolute scorcher. He was up immediately for it, but he drilled the rebound in off the bar. And Hyderr is completely crushing it right now. Shadi trying to come back from 2 down in game 3 right now against Atomic. Is Shadi leading in game 3? Atomic leading 2-0 in that series. Shadi trying to reverse sweep for the 2nd time tonight. He couldn't do it against Jorias. He's trying right now to do it on twitch.tv/subpar button HD against Atomic. It's just been the momentum from these close qualifier players. It's been too much for our former main event players. I say former, they could still be current main event players if they bounce back, but Atow and Shadi both need to bring their absolute best gameplay right now, or they will be eliminated. Hyderr running out of boost there before he can make contact. That's an easy pickup for Atow. All best of 5s tonight, so this is the last chance, the last life for this round. Atow looking to turn early. It's a really nice takeoff for the double reset. Pre-flip shut down early by Hyderr. Great intersection there. And once again, he punishes the overextension. Atow had a lot to do on the setup of that shot. He had to change the angle of the ball a significant amount, and Hyderr only had to cover 1 angle in defense. Again though, a nice angle in the attack by Atow, immediately shut down by Hyderr. These challenges must be so demoralizing for Atow to go against, because he's not doing a bad job with the setups here. But Hyderr is just pouncing on all of them. That's much better by Atow here, but the ball once again bounces off the post at an awkward angle, and he can't get the shot on the rebound. Hyderr stays alive, keeps 20 boost to his name. That allows him to win the race to the mid boost. Atow's got to be careful here. Hyderr's probing for a demo. Atow is careful. Just over halftime, he starts his next attack, which is also, again, well defended by Hyderr. There's been a great defensive display in this game. Atow's had plenty chances. Not many of them are going through. Post to the rescue for Hyderr once again. He had the whole goal covered himself, though. Crossbar to the rescue for Hyderr. That one went past him. Atow testing the limitations of the goal. Can he get the ball between the sticks on this occasion? It's low, it's slow, and it's saved by Hyderr. Frustration reaching a climax for the Belgian. But he turns around again and is back into the air. And this time, he finds a way through. Hyderr thought it was going to be a flip reset play. He jumped low. Atow air dribbles over it. Still, such a tough comeback from this position. Hyderr's been defending brilliantly. He's been clinical in the counter-attacks. Atow finds a way through again, flicking just in the nick of time to tie the game 3-3. We do have a comeback in our hands. Another strong kickoff goes in favor of Atow. Off the wall he goes. Perfect takeoff, flip reset is his. The flick is not, though. Didn't have the right control in that play. Keep the attack alive. Now Hyderr going to try and pre-flip into an air dribble. Atow saves it well. Keeps control of the ball. He's air dribbling into Hyderr's back corner with a tight angle double. Misses it. And it's again Hyderr on the counter attack. And now if Atow can pull that off, it would be something special. But these are some extremely difficult shots he's going for. And if you don't get it, you're in a lot of trouble. Atow has completely field in this match. 69% field control. But Hyderr has had the defensive stance to completely nullify all that. Atow finds a way through again. This time he is clinical. What a time to pull out the double tap. Such a fast takeoff from Atow. Hyderr did not see it coming. He's been covering low on most of the aerial plays. I like Atow's switch. Air dribbling over his head. Hyder's next up on the play. Delayed flick. Atow reads it. Hyder's got momentum, but not enough. Atow scores to put himself in front. Phenomenal read and defense there from Atow. Keep Hyderr at bay. The delayed flick, always a threat, especially today. Hyderr takes too long to get the ball moving here. Atow steals the boost from under his nose. Into the air he goes again. Only with a 1-goal lead. This is risky. He manages to avoid the demo. Keep control of the ball. Where is Atow going here? These are such risky plays. He's escaped once again without conceding. This is a very all-in way to hold on to a 1-goal lead. Hyderr gives him the ball once again. Atow is in the driver's seat. Or is he? Hyderr almost creates an opening. Atow able to get back, and he will win this game. But my goodness, is he making it difficult on himself. Some of these shots he's attempting at the end of this game are extremely difficult, but he does hold on. We are not going to see a sweep just yet. Well, not on my stream. If you guys are telling the truth, then I think there has been a sweep on the other lower bracket match. That's the end of Shadi's main event defense. That's the kind of Atow that you expect to see in this matchup. Full confidence in the air, full confidence in the midfield, just a dominant performance all around. Still in this, still has a realistic chance of winning. But congrats to Atomic on continuing his win streak. Between the closed qualifier and today's promo relegation tournament, Atomic is now on 6 series wins in a row. And in 1v1, that is incredibly impressive. I don't think I read out to you guys Atomic's win streak yet. I read you guys Hyder's win streak earlier. But if you're interested in knowing, Atomic's win streak is 2-0 against Mizixi, 2-1 against Hyder's countryman Grama, 3-2 against his own countryman Rixie, 3-1 against Flakes, and then 3-2 against Saudi Arabia's FBI to make it into this event. Oh, that's cold from Atow, just catching the ball on his own goal line there. Interesting to note that Hyderr did hard counter the kickoff strat of Atow to start this game off. But that is not a bad flick. Atow gets on the right side of it to deflect it. By not a bad flick, I mean an absolute laser by Hyderr. You thought Salt Mine 3 already finished? Well, Salt Mine 3 finished for the first stage of the competition. This is the promotion relegation tournament for the second stage of the competition, which is essentially a repeat of stage 1, potentially with different players. Well, for North America, we will at least have one player change. Actually, we'll have a change player for this EU tournament as well. Shadi just got eliminated. But yeah, we're running it back, and then for stage 3, we're doing it again with double the money. That's pretty much what it is. So if you like stage 1, Salt Mine 3, I think you're going to like stage 2, and you're probably going to like stage 3 even more. Delayed flick again by Hyderr, but he's not getting a lot of a change of angle on these. Atow just jumping straight in front of him. Pogo shot from Atow, likewise, not really getting a lot of height or angle in the shot. And it's an easy save. Oh, that's how it's done. Hyderr schools Atow on pogo shots. Atow just failed this one at the other end. And Hyderr hits one from inside his own half to outplay the incoming challenge. That's a spectacular finish by Hyderr. Well done to even notice that that shot was on from such a great distance. No, apparently Jack is not going to be playing in stage 2 for North America. He had to pull out because he was not going to have internet available for the start of the second stage. We have 3 players will qualify from North America's promo relegation tournament tonight. 1 to replace Jack, and 2 to decide who will get the other spots for NA. But yeah, a couple people asking, does doing well in Stage 1 impact Stage 3? The answer is yes. Doing well in Stage 1 impacts your seeding for Stage 2 and 3, as well as your qualification for the final stage of the competition, which is the double money playoffs, the big one. The top 8 for the playoffs in Stage 1 and Stage 2 is decided by top 8 in group stage for the accompanying stage, but the top 8 playoffs for the final stage, Stage 3, will be decided based on overall performance between all 3 stages. Kind of like a big culmination of the entire thing. If Atow wants to be involved in the points at all, he didn't get any points in Stage 1. If he wants a chance at points in Stage 2, he's going to need to come back here again. He really is making this difficult for himself. Hyderr has been by far the more clinical of the 2 players. He's been baiting over extensions, baiting challenges in ill-advised positions from his Belgian opponent today. But Hyderr's had a lot of offensive creativity to go along with his defensive solidity. Very well-rounded player is Hyderr. Fake challenge, Atow doesn't bite. The real one, Atow didn't see it coming. Hyderr looking for the pinch demo there. Lean back reset from Atow. Delayed flick, and in fact, a fake and a shot low underneath the pre-jumping Hyderr. Very, very convincing there by Atow, lining his car up as if he's going to launch that one into the roof of the net. And instead he just shoots it straight underneath Hyderr's pre-jump. Is that just going straight in? Oh, not quite. And Atow's made it back. Nice save. And he's got quite a good amount of boost to play with in the next play. Hyderr deciding not to flip into the ball with the reset he just gathered. Atow's got to look out for the demo here. He does. Stays alive. Stays counter-attacking. And now stays level in the match. Hyderr a bit too aggressive there in the hunt for the demo. Expected Atow to jump, expected him to be in a more vulnerable position. Atow using the most simple method to dodge the demo, that is just driving into your own net. It's very difficult for somebody off the back wall to demo you if you do so. Oh, beautiful defense to the back corner boost by Hyderr, stays alive in the next play as well. And then once again, he's outplayed Atow's challenge. Atow has made it pretty obvious that he wants to be the attacking player in this matchup. And he did not respect Hyderr's wall shot from the very low position on the wall. 4-3, minute and 7 to go. Hyderr leads once again. Atow's got to scramble back quick or else he might be on the receiving end of another shot. Fakes the clear, controls the ball in his back corner. Again, Atow does not bite on the fake challenge. Reset is his, uses it early to get past the challenge. Beautiful sequence by Atow. That's just a lovely pop into the air, isn't it, with the takeoff from the ground. And ground to air dribbles can often be inefficient when you start off with the ball on your car, but not for Atow. He just popped that one up effortlessly. And for all that hard work, he's been rewarded with a kickoff goal in the back of his own net. This really is one of the biggest tests of Atow's Rocket League career. Everything seems to be going wrong for him today. Can he produce the win despite all that? Ceiling recovery for Atow. High shot off the bar, and Hyderr did not commit. It's another open net, and Atow just cannot win the argument with the crossbar today. Hyderr was not jumping. He was not saving a shot into the roof of the net there, but crossbar did it for him. It's a smart play really for Hyderr to do that, because Atow's been pushing the limits here. This time it's supposed to stop Atow. Turns early, 20 seconds to go. He's trying to force the issue here, but Hyderr barrels through him. It's 7-4, and it might be Hyderr into the next round of the competition. And this, unlike all the other losses in Atow's current streak, is one that he really was expected to win. I think this one will be the most painful. He's 15 seconds away from being eliminated from Salt Mine 3 main event. He can still re-qualify for stage 3. That is all we're going to see of Atow for the second stage of the competition. He has got a lot of work to do if he's going to make it into the final playoff for Europe in the middle of December. But for Hyderr, this is still, and even more than earlier, his best one's result yet. Beating Atow to go one round further in a tournament like this is nothing short of spectacular, and that also guarantees that one of the win streaks will live into the next round of the competition as well, because coming up next in the lower bracket for Hyderr is his close qualifier compatriot, Atomic. Good luck for the tournament, says Atow. Nothing but kind words in the in-game chat there. For you guys can't see it, but yeah, just to read it out, Atow said, good luck for the tournament, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Thank you for the invite, Johnny. Have fun, have fun, have fun. So even in defeat, Atow is a class act. But yeah, it's not been his run recently for 1v1. I personally hope he does try to qualify for stage 3 of the competition, because I think Atow is so fun to watch when he's on his game. He just, he's not quite putting it together right now. You can clearly see it's just all gone wrong with the post, with the crossbar in this game. So yeah, Atow's got he's got some time before stage 3 to figure out where it's all been going wrong. And yeah, he would be one of the favorites to re-qualify, to get back in through the close qualifier for stage 3. If he does decide to participate. I really hope he does. Such a fun player to watch, but that's all we're going to see of him today. Hyderr going to be next up against Atomic in the lower bracket semi-final. That's going to be streamed by Cole over on Subpar, but in HD. Let's take a look at the post-series stats. We had a very interesting series here from Hyder's POV. He was a tricky player, very, very consistent player compared to Atow. But the tail end of that series especially was a defensive performance from Hyderr, just waiting for Atow to lose an argument with a post, lose a fight with a crossbar, and then hit the counter attack. And he picked his challenges really well. Hyderr didn't just sit in net and wait for Atow to miss. He was challenging very, very unpredictably, shall we say, in the midfield to supplement his very, very solid goal line defense. So congrats to Hyderr, he advances. Let's take a look at the bracket and see where that puts them. They're going to be playing straight away. Well, they're going to be playing up next, I should say. Not straight away, they do get a break between rounds. If you win 3-1, you don't have to go straight into your next match. Yeah, Hyderr and Atomic, both now on 6 series win streaks, face each other in the lower semi-final. One of them will extend to a 7 series win streak before attempting to qualify later on today on my channel, with an 8th win in a row. Up next on my channel, though, is going to be Jorias versus Durali. We're going to go to a bit of a longer break here because we don't have a match until the start of the next hour, so we've got about 17 minutes until the next match kicks off. I'll be back with you guys in about 10-12 minutes from now to give you guys a bit of an intro to that one. It's going to be Jorias versus Durali for Salt Mine 3 Stage 2 main event over here in Europe. You're not going to want to miss that one. And NA is also going to be kicking off at the same time, NA Promo Rel, so a lot going to be happening in about 17 minutes time. We'll see you guys on the other side of this break.